Hey guys, thought I'd go live on the way home. It won't be a long one, but I want to chit chat. I hung in there for 4.5 hours. I'm very happy I did it. That a little better? Discuss a couple of things and head home. Sorry the light, if I turn it on too bright, someone will probably pull me over. The cops are out tonight. Well, I came out, I had a late start, but the service is still in demand, and learn your market. Like I'm learning, there are certain nights I do great with Uber Eats. Uber Eats never rang once tonight, and I kept turning it on. Grubhub beat them every time. And because of Bobby T's suggestion, I would toggle off after I accepted an order. Only once I had 2 in a row, and I was like, oops, I forgot to toggle off. But they had me on a nice path. I went right around and I picked up. Thank you. I hit 85, 88 in 4.5 hours. I wasn't pushing it. Go 55 miles. That's a little far, but I chose it. But I'll tell you, tonight, I bumped into a lot of people in the field, and they were all very appreciative. I handed them my card. If I gotta be out here, you know I'm working that Get Upside app. You can find it in the description below after this video uploads. And I'm really happy about that. I have a few more sheets. I have to cut cards. I'm going through them like that. Because if I have to be out here, I'm promoting my business and my YouTube channel. It's just the way it is. Hey guys. No, I don't do DoorDash. I do Grubhub and Uber Eats. I did try to open up another account. That's an old story. They got mad at me because I wanted to pay people for joining through my referral link. But I did try a couple of times, but I'm into other things too. Check my community tab, everyone. I did some serious writing today, quality work. If you're going to... I have a bunch of people on this channel that ask me, how can I earn money online? Visit my community tab and see what I wrote today. That was quality work. I spent like at least 6 hours producing that content, using Grammarly, creating it, wording it, adding the video, adding the link, adding an ad. And when you write about money, and I always knew this, when you write about money and finances and credit cards, when you have ads on your pages, you earn more income. But I really didn't know much about writing about money and stuff years ago, but I always knew that. Yeah, I'm going the right way. So check it out. I've had many people on this channel ask, and link up to my other YouTube channel, and you can learn more. If I gotta work, what did I write? Earn money while making money. Any job. Like, I know I'm gonna get a job eventually. What else? So I passed out the cards. My last drop off, I picked up at a White Castle, and I dropped it off here in Roosevelt area. And there were a lot of drunk people at White Castle tonight. That was like, 20 minutes ago. A lot of drunk people there today. And this old man went into the ladies' room when I was in there. I was like, what's this guy doing? It happens, right? Thank God the stalls are individual in the bathroom. They were slamming. I was really surprised they had my order. What else? I said, oh, I'll remember. So I did that. 4.5 hours, 85.55. I watched some Seashell. I caught up with her. She's having, I don't know if it's a contest, but they're going to support each other. People that want to upload videos every day until next year to upload a 5-minute video, and they're going to support each other. It was nice catching up with her. I haven't taken the time just to listen. Great background, interesting information. I never got to finish watching Sarah Elizabeth. What else? Listen to Pay to Drive. Oh, and while listening to Pete, there's a scam going on, guys, and please be careful. Don't ever give your information. There are hackers that are calling up Grubhub drivers and using the same area code that Chicago Grubhub customer representatives call, people in the field, and they're asking them information, and the hackers are going into people's Grubhub accounts and taking the money out. And Pete read an email on his video tonight, because they thought it was Grubhub. There's always cheaters out there. Always cheaters. So be careful about that. You can watch his latest video. I just listened to it a little while ago. That's why you got to stay in the know, guys, because now they're going to target drivers. And Seashell spoke about something, and it happened to me tonight. Got to be careful. It was a decent payout, 14. It was almost $15, but it was far Island Park. It's like, damn. But no traffic. I have to say, it's very still out. Now it just started raining, and there's not a lot of traffic. Not like a regular Saturday night. People are ordering food, and they're putting a different address, but next to the address that they're dropping off. And when the driver gets out of the car, they're robbing them and stuff like that because they're walking away from the car. Now, the drop off in Island Park, he said he was across the street. He was like, "Hey, I'm over here." And I was like, "Hold on." And I grabbed my keys. My phone was on my person. I had it on my thumb. Because at night I like to use the light. And in case I have to call when I get up to the door. And I said, "Oh, it says 202. He goes, "No, it don't. It says 207. I took a screenshot of it. It says 202. Just in case something happens. And it made me wonder. Because I had to walk 2 homes over across the street instead of... You have to be very careful. Because you don't know, somebody could jump into your car and take your car. Grab your phone if you leave it in the car. You got to be very careful, guys. I don't usually think that way, but I watched Seashell and I listened. And I listened to Pete. So there's hackers out there, scammers, that they're not getting into your bank account. I'm going to move. Because I want to talk 5 more minutes. I don't want that light in my face. But they're getting into drivers' Grubhub accounts. And they're taking out the money. So be careful, folks. I wonder if I could park here. Let's see. Ooh, I got lucky today. I haven't had this spot in a while. Excellent. So be aware of what's going on, because if they're starting to do that with Grubhub, getting into your account so they can take your money and put it in their own account, they're going to do that with other food delivery app gigs, other food delivery apps, and other drivers working other apps. Let me see here. spots are tight lately. I just want to make sure I'm in the spot. So please be careful. Don't ever give your info out. I know you think they're calling you, but they're not. They're taking advantage. You work hard for your money. Another thing, which I thought was very nice, someone wrote me, I've been going through emails lately. Well, let me see what you guys are writing. Sorry, I was really concentrating. Huh. Ooh, you should put a decal on your car to promote. You know, I did that a long time ago. When I get a more nicer car, I might. You're right, I might. MyIncomeJob on the window. I was thinking of getting one for the back window, but when I get my new car, I'm going to drive this couple of more months, and I have plans to work with the other car. You know, but thank you. I'm definitely will. That's a great idea. Seems like it's an American scam to not coming from overseas. Oh yeah. You know, if a hacker knows how to work it, you know, you feel bad for the innocent victim that thought it was Grubhub. They were calling. I mean, I see Chicago and you see the area code. And when I see Chicago and I'm working Grubhub, I think it's customer service. I pull over, I pick up. Or I turn on the speaker. But if somebody ever asked me for my information over the phone, I would report them. But I've been scammed over the years. I mean, I have years ago. It happens. What are you going to do? And you learn. But we're all here to protect and help each other. It's two things. The phone call. Don't ever give your info out. Ever. Even if it says Chicago. Grubhub would never call you and ask you for your private information over the phone. Ever. Like that. They just wouldn't do it. And Seashell, that happened tonight. I was like over there. And 207 was here. But it says, and I even took a screenshot and I looked at it carefully after I drove away. Because if you drive away too far, you can't click delivered. And it said 202. And the guy was kind of, you know, he's a little weird. He was like, it said 207. No problem, sir. And it was dark, kind of eerie. I delivered way in an area in Island Park I wasn't familiar with. And it was surrounded, this little side streets, fully surrounded by water, like on both sides. It was weird. I'd never been over there. So I was a little nervous. I was a little looking around, careful. I made sure I had my keys on my phone on me so nobody could jump in my car and just leave me there, you know. And I'm happy I heard that tonight when I listened to her, because that's something you all should be aware of. Just be careful. You got to take. I don't like being that far away, but the price was right, no traffic. I made a choice. I did it. I didn't do a lot of deliveries today, but I made the money I expected to make. Yeah, she's probably mad I took this spot. Oh well. That's why it's first come, first serve. Check out rideshare and delivery LLC channel. He has a lot of good info on Skipcart. I haven't checked it out yet. I will. I haven't gotten to that pile of notes yet. I did a lot of writing today and some work. Hey, Bobby Rays. I heard Pete talking. Hey, Bobby Rays, how's it going? On his dimples. You listen to Seashell, don't you? Because she said dimples a few times, so I'm assuming she meant you. How I sign up for the income website. Well, you don't sign up. You can leave a comment. I believe that's how I have it set up. You can leave comments. I did have it a member base, but I really wanted to make it free. And that's another thing I was getting to. Someone wrote me. I got off track. And We're asking about donations or super chat. And I wrote back, I don't take that, because I feel I don't need your information. I don't need your email to give you free information. You're visiting my website. I have ads on my website. You visit my YouTube videos. You watch them. You support me. You give likes. You watch. You visit. I generate my income from ads and some affiliate links, and I make some sales, but I don't want to charge people. If they're out in the field hustling like I am, keep your money. You support me by visiting my channel. You support me by, giving my channel a shout out. Grubhub delivery, 11 p.m. to drop off to a customer named Syndrome. Yeah, what about it? Syndrome. To have them verify that the customer was a real person and not pranking me. Syndrome. Well, because it's an odd name, you were being careful? Is that what you mean by that? You refuse to drop it off. Hey, you got to do what you got to do. While the customer was a real person and not pranking me, the rep stayed on the phone with me the whole time, even offered to stay on the phone with me while I did other deliveries. No kidding. Wow, oh my goodness. See, there's something going down. You got to be very careful, guys. That's good to know. Dimples on demand. Thank you. Very good to know. Hello, Starries. Starries? Yeah, I hear you, Dimples on demand. So how do I go about doing it? Well, visit MyIncomeJob.com and start reading. I edited the first half of the home page. I'm going to edit the rest because I know I could do better, and I fixed a lot of stuff. Content writing's very hard, but it's possible. My newest page on the community tab, you'll see I speak about Robinhood financial investing. I learned WordPress in the past 2 years. It took me 2 years because life's busy, and I knew if I wanted to be a higher level, I'm not a pure coder, but I know how to use WordPress. And Google AdSense publishers, it's connected to YouTube Partners program. Both of them I get in one account. You have to read and follow and watch videos and figure it out. I am on my other channel, Internet Education 101, going to upload a lot of videos this winter, just showing people how I'm gradually building a very successful business online that's generating daily residual income. And I've been at it for years. I had some good years. I made some good sales, highs and lows, but I had to step back for a couple of years. If I really wanted to take it to the next level for the second half of my life, I needed to learn more. I was holding myself back. And it's a lot. You don't need to be a coder to generate residual income online. You don't. Coders get a lot of money, because if it wasn't for coders, I wouldn't have this opportunity to be a really good worker. I just look at it as I'm a really good worker, and I'm learning how to use the programs. Oh, only half the Christmas lights. I was on Hempstead Avenue in Rockville Center tonight, twice. I think twice. Over there, they have some beautiful homes, and man, they're lit up. I'm like, they're enjoying their last weekends. They're so beautiful. So, Bobby Ray's, so how do I go about doing it? Start reading. Start watching videos. Start taking action. Watch, learn. That's how I did it. And I'm going to share more with people. Like now I'm getting to another level. Read MyIncomeJob.com. take action. I share a lot of information there. But also follow me at Internet Education 101 YouTube channel. Oh, excuse me. I got a cramp. Oh, gosh. I sat down a lot today. I didn't go to the gym. And I'll tell you, my thighs are killing me. They really are very sore. My butt hurts so bad. I'm definitely going to the gym tomorrow. I thought I could skip the weekend and do some really deep work online and then drive. I can't do that. I'm not what I used to be. Years ago, I had the stamina to sit there for hours, but I was learning. Hours. 10, 12 hours, I could do it. Never stretched, didn't have a problem, but I was learning. I wasn't being productive. Now, I know how to be productive. I can sit in front of the computer for 4 to 6 hours with a few breaks and I move around. I have to stretch out like every hour because it's just too much. Now, I was doing jumping jacks. I was stretching out. I just don't have it in me to just sit at the desk, and I have a good chair. Can't do it anymore. But at least when I sit down, I'm being productive, which is cool. I took this spot. There's a big spot. I mean, it's very wide right there. People, they, Ooh. Tonight, I worked 4.5 hours. I made $85.55. Overnight, even if there are less than 10 restaurants open. It depends on your market and it depends on the night. And it depends on your market. Now, I did that maybe 3 times in the past 6 months. I don't want to say it's a bad area. It's a mixed area. It's kind of a depressed area, but I did it, and I hustled. I found a McDonald's that's open 24/7, but the entire restaurant's open 24/7. And I remember a few times I hung in there till like 3 in the morning, and it could have been 24/7. But Uber Eats cuts you off. They give you warnings. You only have so many hours to stay on the clock because you're not allowed to drive longer than 24 hours straight. And I did great at night. No traffic. I was bopping around. I was really into it. But I'm not doing that anymore. That's over. I don't have to do that anymore. But it depends on your market. And it depends on the night. Saturday night, if I stayed out, I would have made more money tonight. I could have easily been busy until 2. And there are places open till 2. So, I know my market. I would have went to an area like Wantor. Oh. I don't want to sneeze on the camera. They have 2 diners there, and the Mickey D's that's open 24/7, 24 hours on the weekends. So, guys, I'm cramping up. I thought I could hang in there. I gotta get going. I sat down too long today. Oh my goodness. 154. Remixing my product. Dry formula. Liquid formula. You got to start building websites, Caramel King. Sell your products. Do you think food? Yes, it depends on the night. If you know your market, like if I felt like staying out till 3 tonight on a Saturday night, I would go to Wantor. And also the Plainview area for Uber Eats, like around that area. I did that a few times. There's a few places open till 4 in the morning. Those holler places are open till 3 or 4 in the morning in that area. They have a chicken place. They have a lot of places, but it's Saturday. And I thought it was going to be, the traffic was just regular. It was a little lighter tonight. But people were still out. Restaurants were still busy because New Year's was in the middle of the week. It was weird. Just like New Year's Day, I expected it to be desolate on the road. It wasn't. Half the stores that are usually closed were open because it fell on a Wednesday. A lot of people were open. A lot of people were out. Our daily bread, 20 plus deliveries, high volume, 160, 300 a day. I've done 300 a few times. 10 deliveries equal medium volume area. Oh, I hear you. 5 deliveries equals slow market. Ooh, Caramel's into it today. I've been hustling this whole week, working my tail off, going away on vacation Friday. Oh, where you going? Oh. I'm sorry, I don't know, I just got a cramp. That's a great analyst. Bahamas. Oh, have a great time. You work hard, you deserve it. You know what you're doing. Have a great time. That's great. Enjoy it. Way to go. That's why you're hustling, because you need that extra income to pay for a vacation off. That's the way to go. They're still in demand. These food apps, food delivery apps. In my market, anyway. Debt-free vacation. That a girl. You saved for it. You worked for it. You paid it off. That's the way to be. It's not my legs. It's my side, and I'm gonna call it now. It's going on 27 minutes. Thank you. Just got a cramp on the side. Sat down a lot today. All right, guys. I wanted to share that. I had the cards. I met a lot of people in the field. Did okay for 4.5 hours. Visit my community tab. Visit MyIncomeJob.com. Listen to Pete Paid to Drive's latest video that he uploaded. He went live about at 11 o'clock. Watch it. Listen to it. There's a scam going on. Protect yourself. Don't fall for it. I go to Dunkin' when I'm trying to sit around for orders. Hey, whatever works for you. If that's what gets you orders, that's what you do. See, but if you're in a really good market, like I know if I hung in there till 3 o'clock tonight, I'd be busy. There'd be no question. But I was like, nah, I don't have to do that. That's why I'm working hard online. I don't have to do that all the time. You could, well, I have one more card. I have to cut more. When I promote the Get Upside app, I do this. Oh, might be backwards. I just printed it out and I cut them. And I do that. I bought a package of paper for $3. I had ink and I used what I had. But people out in the field that are doing what we're doing are open-minded to a card like this. We're in the field together. You don't have to buy a fancy card. In my opinion, for something like this, I went cheap. I was able to give the time to create my own cards. And this is what I do. Use code, my code, and I go, install the free Get Upside app. Receive cash back every time you buy gas. Receive cash back every time someone you refer buys gas. Free, easy, save, get cash back. I did meet a man. I met a few men in the field today that I gave a handful of these out today. I was getting rung for Lindenhurst. Meanwhile, he lived in Lindenhurst. Send the guy home. Like, tell him to do orders on the way home. It was just bizarre. But that's Grubhub for you. Oh, good for you. Second busiest city for commerce in Illinois. I think they are charging $50 for the cards. What do you mean $50 for the cards? Oh, Get Upside. They sell their own. Oh, no, I made my own. No. I bought a package of paper for $3.50, like from the sale. They had a pile. Good enough. I have scissors. I had ink. Until I make more cards, that's the next time I'll buy ink. I'm using up everything, like I've said it many times. I'm gutting out my home, and I'm using everything that I've accumulated over the years before I buy anything. And I can give my time and make cards. And it's working because as of now, I have 115 direct referrals and 57 indirect. You can make a site on Wix. The only thing about Wix, it's a website builder. GoDaddy has a website builder. I haven't said the names in a while. Yola, Weebly, Blogger. You can use Blogger. I went the route of WordPress because you have a lot more flexibility to expand on a more professional level. I was going back and forth, WordPress or Drupal. WordPress or Drupal. Major companies use WordPress for their website platform. Website builders are limiting, but for 2 years, it took me 2 years to get where I am now. And I have a long way to go, but at least I can work it halfway. I taught myself a lot, watched a lot of videos, and just kept pushing, just kept pushing, just kept pushing. Direct referrals are people who sign up from my code. I have 115 direct referrals. And every time they get gas, I receive 1 penny. I believe this is how it works. 1 penny from every gallon they get. When my indirect referrals get gas, it's my direct referrals referred people. And every time an indirect referral gets gas, I receive 15-cent cash back on every gallon. One time I had 5 15-cent off. I remembered I paid like $1.80 when gas was almost $3 for a gallon of gas. That's really cheap. So you get bonuses, and it'll say it on top after you get so many. I received a notification today. I earned cash, yes, every day. It's at least 5 days a week now. I receive a notification. You received cash back because one of your direct or indirect referrals got gas. And I think you get a penny from the indirect. It just keeps adding up. It's like a little money machine. So, I mean, you can buy their cards. Go right ahead. I mean, I would never knock buying their cards. But I want to get out of debt, and I'm using up what I have, and I'm only buying what I need to buy. And handwritten. But you know what? They follow me on my YouTube channel. They're open-minded. They're in the field working the gigs. I met Roman today, Michael, this guy, Greg. The other guy, what was his name? He took a card. He wasn't Spanish. He was something else. But he understood enough, and I showed him. Instead of just speaking, I showed him, and he was watching. And he was looking at me going, thank you, thank you. I was like, okay, sometimes you need visual. But he took my card. And if he figures it out, he was signed up for me. And the last two, Roman and this guy, Greg, I think his name is Greg, at the Taco Bell in Oceanside, I said they're joining with the restaurants too. I showed them Boston Market. Roman I did. And I said, you get cash back if you use your debit card. You know, that Get Upside app's going to be big. They start getting these. I love Boston Market. You get cash back every time you go to there. It's linked. Right now they're doing that. Same concept. You pay with a debit card that's linked to your account. You get the receipt. You take a picture. You get cash back. And they do that with Walmart food store. And I go there once every couple of months and I stock up. And I'm planning on doing a lot of Uber tomorrow so I can use my card to stock up. Next week I have to go there. But they're doing business with stores and restaurants. And you're getting cash back. They're only going to branch out and expand. What's the difference? So that's the difference. So a Wix website, it's a Flash-based But you're limited when you use a website builder. You're limited. There's nothing wrong with it. If you could build a basic site in a day they make it very easy, and they do. But you could have a website, if you don't know how to market and don't know how to generate leads to the website, why pay for a website? You know, I'm the whole picture, and I've been doing it for years, and it's all finally coming together. Finally. The goal was to earn money while I was making money, and I could truly say that happens for me now. So that's the deal, guys. Thanks for joining in. It hit 36 minutes. I'm going to hit the road. It was a real pleasure. Keep an eye out for the scammers. Don't get scammed. Go watch Pete's latest video. Don't get hacked. Don't give out your information. And look over your shoulder when you're delivering, because that's another way of scamming. They're jumping people because they want to get them. They want to get the car. You walk away from your car. You can jump in your car and drive away. Got to be very, very careful. It's becoming too known. We're too much of an easy target. That's why I'm very against these companies expecting any driver to carry cash around, because it just makes you more of a target. It's a dangerous business, as most businesses are. Everybody's in danger. But when you're alone and you're driving up in the middle of the night and to a strange, I looked over my shoulder there. I was like, I've never been here before. And the guy was like, I put 207. I was, oh, okay. I had to speak to him just right. You know, here you go, sir. Thank you very much for coming outside. Oh, yeah, that's been going on for a while. They jump in the cars. You leave a car running with your keys, you could drive away very easily. You know, not just robbing you and taking the food, they're taking your stuff, they're taking your phone, they're going, what do you got on you? Look, watch seashells. Oh, which video was that? It was a short video. It was like 25 minutes, 30 minutes, and I was like, wow. She talks about what's going on in her state. You know, they're jumping people. They're getting out of the car. They're robbing them. That's what they're doing. They're robbing the drivers. Yeah, you had a crazy incident once. I walk with pepper spray. She's in Baltimore, Maryland. Or is it Maryland, Baltimore? Baltimore, Maryland, right? Then you don't. Only once I called up Uber Eats and said I won't deliver it. Sorry. It didn't feel right. I wouldn't deliver it. I was scared. I didn't go in and call the customer, and they said it's a different address. You got to be very careful. You see, that's a perfect example, folks. You're very defenseless when you're alone. You have to be smart. Then they said, we want to cancel it. Long time no see. I'm the mom from WA State, Candace Taylor. I remember you. I haven't seen your name in a while. How are you? You called Uber Eats support. I agree. Absolutely, you agree. It's a known scam. They do the address switch all the time in Brooklyn. Oh my goodness, really? See, that's why you got to watch other channels. Working too much. Yeah, I'm sorry you're working too much. Well, if you love what you do, then I'm not sorry. It doesn't feel like work. If you love what you do, you know, wow, in Brooklyn they do that a lot. That's so sad. You're 35 and in great shape. Well, when someone's jumping you and robbing you, your shape doesn't matter. Unless you can defend yourself, you know. Of course you got to be careful. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for joining in. I'm sorry to hear that about Brooklyn. So close to home. People are crazy. Grateful to be working, though. Keeps everything working. Exactly. Well, thanks for joining in again. So watch Seashell. I can't remember what the title of the video was. She speaks about it. And watch Paid to Drive, his latest video. Hi, email. Over food, but well, they want to. It's not just over food. Ooh. That was bizarre. I'm in here too long. That's why I gotta go, guys. What is my email? Which one should I give you? Well, the one linked to this YouTube account. Send me a message if you like. It's back, B-A-C-K, page, P-A-G-E-M-C, MyIncomeJob at gmail.com. That's linked to this account. Send it there, because lately I've been going through my emails. And if you want to catch my attention, put something in the subject line that stands out from, oh, this email's from YouTube. Okay? All right. Yeah, it is kind of crazy. That's for sure. All right, guys. I'll see you soon. Have a good one. If you got to work, make a lot of money. I'll go live the next time it feels right. Have something to say. Bye, guys. I'm going to end it. Thank you very much. Be careful, everyone. Be safe. I'll see you. I'm sorry there. I got to end it. I'll see you guys. Bye.